Hey everybody, it's Jay the Vaping Guy. We're doing a review of, can't say if it's a real device, well, it isn't a real device, but it's of my mod of a device. I've been kind of looking at picking up, a 300 mAh or 3000 mAh heavy mAh device, and I came across the Me.ca Bauway. It's the D155. A buddy of mine had one, and he was like, dude, it's crap. Don't pick it up. I'm like, well, you got one. He's like, you can have it. It's crap. So last night, picked it up, and it's huge. I mean, it is, compared to, that is an Ego, it's massive. I don't have my Leo, but the Leo is only about yay big to it. So anyway, so I went, well, okay, I'll try it out. Comes in a case like that. You got your two nondescript 1865 batteries and charger, and 1, 2, 3, 6 6 of the 801, 808, I don't know, connectors. So right off the bat, before I do anything with it and vape it, this was crap. I picked it up, it was crap. It was 25 bucks. He didn't want it. He just wanted to recover some cash off of it. It leaked like, I mean, you can probably see here, even when I've got it sealed off, which I'll get into in a sec, you can see juice just all the way around it. It's crap.
You sure?
But you know what? I'll play with it. I'll get batteries. Worth it for me. So I start using it, and the thing shorts right out. Like, I couldn't use it. The only way that I could get it to fire is take the battery case off, with the battery in there obviously, touch it down, and then it would fire, but it would keep firing until it finally the override protection kicked in, whatever, and it shut down. So I went, and it was, there's a vent hole. Well, you can sort of see there's a vent hole. I had to, it was dripping, just leaking out of that. It was just nasty. So I went, okay, I'm going to take the internal guts apart. I'm calling this little piece here the command module in case it makes any confusion. So I'm thinking, I'll take the command module apart, and I'll, dry it out, and, we'll see how it works. Well, took me about an hour to take it apart, and to figure out how to take it apart without breaking it, because I didn't want to break it. So I finally got it apart without damaging anything, and it was just drenched. It was all over the place. Juice was everywhere, and I didn't care for it. And it took me about an hour to dry it out. I even had to, under the switch here, and it's just a little tiny little, cute little button, pretty nice. I actually had to take that component apart, pull off a little metal piece, pull up the plastic plug, take the little metal spring connection, and dry it all out. Put it back together, reattach the chip to the bottom part of the module to the base piece, and I was testing, and finally got it so it would fire only when I pushed the button. So I'm like, great. So I got that done. But then I'm looking at it's got itty bitty, like it had tiny little wires that you couldn't pick your teeth with. And I'm like, you know what? Switched last night at our vape meet. Was going on, and I didn't understand a lot of what he was saying, but he was saying something about heavier gauge is better wattage, or heavier gauge is better. I went, okay. So I'm going to turf these crappy little wires, and I went and used some heavier gauge wire that is commonly used with everywhere else. So I grabbed that wire, soldered it in. Life is good. Tested again, still working. Then took another hour to carefully finagle it in, because every time I'd move it into place, under the button, and then I try to put the cap on either end of the command module in, the wire, because it was so heavy, would push and wiggle against it, and it kept wiggling it out from under the button. So it took me about an hour to get it in place, and then when I had it all done, and everything was working just the way I wanted it, I went and I soldered up the top connection, and I also soldered the bottom connection, but I've undone that because I realized that these little holes here are actually also the vent holes in case this has thermal runaway or whatever. That there's problems, with batteries, rechargeable batteries. So I made it so that it would, it was ventable. So that was the only thing I undid. But this morning, and I was so tired, and I was using my Leo last night. Never thought anything of it. I thought, like at best it'll be a decent, or half-ass. This morning I grabbed it, picked it up, and I went, I wonder what it tastes like. I wonder if it's any good.
Played like a bunch of girls. Coach, some girls are really good at basketball. And girls give great blowjobs, too. What do you say, Elliot? Do you give great blowjobs?
And I went, hokey jumpins.
You're the team captain.
Flavor, booming, vapor, kicking.
And not only are you off the team, but I'll take a DNA test.
My neighbor's cooking.
Not my son. Do you understand me? Yes, Dad.
I wonder how long that'll go off for now.
Yes, Coach. Hit the shower. Go.
1 moment. That fixed that. If it keeps going for too long up there, I'll check it into it, but their smoke detector upstairs is super sensitive, so I'm not worried. Anyways, so back to this. Flavor's booming, throat hits booming, the clouds are just insane, and I was like, holy crap! You got a 300 mAh battery. I charged this morning. I'm gonna run this till it's done, and we'll see how it goes. See, it's gone now. 300 mAh. I'm not 650 lasts me. That lasts me most of the day. Again, comparative. That lasts me almost a full day. So I'm thinking this one here, 3,000 mAh, gonna last me.
Really important.
2-3 days, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm loving this. I can't vape. I used it's in the kitchen. I used a 36 ml juice. That'll kill you. I'm using the weakest juice I have in this. It's so heavy. It's phenomenal. Again.
Want to learn more?
A message from the government of Canada.
So, my review. The Me.ca Bauway, it's D155, 3,000 milliamp hours. Out of the box, if this is version 1, and I'm reasonably assured that it is, crap. But if they change the wiring to use a heavier gauge wire, they seal off the Addy connector, maybe put a vent at the bottom, or maybe play around with that.
You know what I love about my CRT?
This is gonna be the champ of all champs, because I love this. And best 25 bucks I ever spent for a device that was rated as it's a piece of crap, Jay. You don't want it. I'm like, no, I want to try it out. No, Jay, you don't want to try it. Yeah. And like I said, the only thing is, and yeah, this is another thing. This is one of the reasons why it was also a piece of crap. Now I don't have the other batteries, but Switch showed me last night.
Can I help you?
This is a nondescript WDW Lion 18650 3.7 volt. Like that's all you see on it. This battery, snug. Use any other 3.8 or 3.7 18650 battery, it will not fit. It does not fit in. It's too tight. So that was his big piss off, was the batteries, you know, you can't replace the batteries, or you need to get their specific battery, proprietary battery, or whatever.
Your discretion is advised.
So what?
Okay,
3,000 battery.
Christy Farber over there just
You're
won the
looking 2
school
or 3
dance
days
raffle
use.
again.
I've got 2 of
I think
them.
she's using the book
This one's going to
to
go
win
into a mod that
raffles.
I'm going to make. I haven't figured it all out yet.
I don't know, man. Monster raffles?
And you know, you've got what? With a regular battery, you've got what? 80, 90, 100, 200. Well, I don't know what the charges are. I'm assuming you got the same on this. That'll last me a year. Again, 25 bucks. It's worth it. If I have to turn around and have to spend another 25 bucks just for the battery, it's worth it. This thing kicks. It's a champ, and I love it.
Isn't that normal for basketball?
I'm going to keep using it, and if anything changes, I'll let you know. But so far, I love this. It's an 801 connection. I don't have any more, so I'm hoping that this lasts until I can pick up some new 801 Addies and see if they have 801 low resistance and play around with it. But like I said, this thing here, it's a champ, and I love it.
Okay, let's go have lunch. Okay, how am I gonna find the book if people just walk off in the middle of our meetings?
She'll be back.
I'm Jay the Vaping Guy. Cheers.